Nice bed. Lovely outsideness. Beautiful. Okay. What? I'd love a log cabin like this. I could stay in a place like this. Like sans dysentery and polio and all that. Oh god, what's going on? Pestilence.
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest though. Tastes bad enough to kill.
That's not cool, man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack. I look at him and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running those gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush.
God, he's so smooth.
God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Wait, get out of there!
All right, all right.
Go on! Scat! Shh.
Gotta go deal with the crows, eh? Alright. Scare the crows from out of the silo. Alright. Fuck off, birds. Is this it? Are we just shooting birds this morning? Get your gun out, John. The shotgun's actually terrible for shooting birds. That's a surprise. I can hit more birds with the pistol than I can with... Oh, can't actually climb on the side up. We can hit more birds with a pistol than we can with a shotgun. Good god, that's a lot of birds, mind. Really hard to look upwards. Good morning, Too Tall. Like, aiming up in the air is apparently incredibly difficult. We might lose a lot of corn here. We might actually lose this part of the game. Yeah, hitting with a shotgun is apparently much more difficult, which is kind of weird. What the hell? Alright. I mean, I get that crows are kind of tenacious, but surely seeing 20 or 30 of your fellow winged brethren dropping from the sky? I mean, it's gotta do something for your confidence to stick around. This is my job now, just shooting birds. This is what I do for a living. Because hitting some of them is kind of difficult. Hold on to all of them. Thanks for your help, Uncle. There we go. I swear I killed more than that last time, but if you insist. Every bird for themselves!
Finally. Now about that stew.
I'm gonna grab us some crow feathers, because there's gonna be a lot of dead crows around here. I'm good, Carson. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Oh, God. Voice is going. Yes, I know I'm going on holiday because I'm getting sick. been like this ever since I was at school. You get towards that holiday point and you're like, oh, I can relax now. Just gonna let my guard down, let my immune system just take a breath. Oh god, the plague. That's me now. That's my life. Get out of here, buzzard. Alright. Your family member is not here right now, come back later. He's right here. Can I go and talk to him now? There we go. John Marston and Son. No son of mine's gonna read a book under a tree. Them words will confound you.
What's the book, boy?
Nothing, sir.
What's it about?
Well, it's an adventure, sir. Set out in the West, and it tells this amazing story of how people killed the savage Redskins, and how this man, this brave man, hunts the man who killed his father.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Talking of adventure, how'd you like to learn to track elk? Really big ones in the valley this time of year. We could use the meat.
Well,
I know you'd rather read your adventures. Trust me, this can be very enjoyable in its own way. I suppose maybe it's a little less dramatic. So, let's go, come on. You may get to see me get gored by some massive wild beast. Then you can write a story about that.
Very funny, Paul. I've forgotten how funny you was.
Grab your things.
But yeah, you just leave that book under that tree. Probably the one book we own, because paper is expensive and it's going to get covered in rain. Alright, let's go teach the boy how to hunt. Proper father-son bonding thing, this. Two red-blooded Americans going out into the wilderness to shoot poor, unsuspecting animals. Noble.
Come on, let's go! Come on!
Follow the dog Rufus. We have a dog?
When he finds something, you stay back and I'll show you how to make a kill.
Whatever you say, sir.
Let's go, dog.
You sure you're ready for this?
I guess so.
Now the trick to hunting is calm and patience. You gotta think and move like an animal to catch an animal.
A rifle helps, doesn't it?
Elk don't stand still, son.
I wouldn't know. This is the first time you've taken me hunting.
There's lots of things
Wow.
I ain't done with you. But I'm gonna try and make up
Why do you have
for
the feeling this isn't going to end well? Because we're playing a video game, Psychotic. That's the first rule of,
that. You don't seem too excited about this.
What do you want me to say, Paul? Yippee?
Are you sure you're all right? I mean, I know all that business must have been hard on you.
It wasn't nothing. I'm not a kid anymore.
Well, it won't happen again. It's over.
Until the next time, you mean?
Look,
wow, why is he being so shitty with me all of a sudden?
come on.
We were
Won't
friends
be
a second
next
ago.
time.
Don't make no more promises, Paul. I've heard them all before.
Let's go.
He just teleported. Yeah, the first rule of game design and like designing RPGs and things is players lead an interesting life. No matter what the player is doing, there must always be something happening
You know,
that affects
one
them.
time I hunted a bear up in tall trees. You never seen a bigger animal in all your life.
I read this story about a girl who was raised by wolves.
Slow down. Jack, there's one up ahead.
Yeah, I see it.
This one's mine. Stay with me, son.
Alright, do a bit of hunting. Close your eyes if you don't like hunting.
Should I be shooting my gun too?
Down you come.
Got him.
Come on. I'll show you how
Gotta
to
make
cut
sure we
meat.
get all the bits of the animals.
I thought it was gonna get away. That was great, Paul.
You just gotta wait for the right shot, not rush it.
Woo! That's a big one.
This meat should fetch a decent price and
There we go. AFK, as soon as you're talking about the holiday, yeah, we're just going away for a few weeks. Like I said, it's because we're going down to see her family, so we need to spend a bit of time. She hasn't seen her family in a long, long while. We're spending a few weeks doing it.
It'll be your turn next.
Alright, your turn, boy.
All right, let's see if we can find some more.
You can't stop him now, old man. Find another one, Rufus.
Meant to aim center on a deer. I mean,
Take a shot, Jack?
yeah, you are psychotic, but at the same time, if I'm hunting for
Wait for your moment.
meat rather than for trophies, a face shot is much better because I don't want the lead shot poisoning.
Slow it up now.
I don't want lead shot or bone fragments all in the meat.
Come.
Oh, we're heading down to Malawi in Africa.
Come on.
Go on, Rufus.
Alright, dog. Where are we going?
Go on, boy. Come on.
That's a horse.
Whoa. Come on.
That's a horse, not a...
You can
Not a
do it,
deer.
Rufus.
Look, they're over there. Let's go.
Is he going to shoot the elk this time?
Easy.
Yes, he is actually going to do some shooting. Do 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 do.
Slow up.
On.
Go. Don't rush it. Stay calm.
You going to shoot him or do I have to do it for you? Alright.
Saw how I cut the meat, Jack. Now it's your turn.
There he is. Start hacking it up. Don't worry, psychotic. Trust me. We're well on it. Gonna smell, man. Just closing your eyes is how you stab yourself in the leg. It'll be alright, Exoit. Don't worry. Well, I'll be coming back. Good
Nice
job.
work, son. You're a quick learner. Now come on. Let's get this meat over to the trading post at Manzanita. Oh, what were you eating?
Can't let any of it go to waste. Oh, they say any of it go to waste. There's a lot of meat still in these carcasses when we're done.
Easy.
See, Fluffy, I'd love to visit Canada. I would be all over visiting Canada. Alright, get out of here.
Did you see me?
You did good, son.
Can't we shoot some more?
Only kill what you need. We'll go out again soon.
You know, I didn't think I was gonna like it.
I told
Shooting
you
things
you'd
is
have fun,
a whole
didn't I?
bunch of fun. Just wait till you shoot a man. Oh, that's a feeling you'll never forget. That'll get the blood pumping.
Whoa.
Having sauteed chicken wraps for dinner. That sounds great. I'm having whatever we've got left over in the fridge because stuff needs to be eaten. There's going to be a whole hodgepodge of whatever.
Yeah. Come on.
Alright, welcome to the post.
Whoa there. All right, here we are.
Sell off some stuff.
Jack, you wait here. I'll be just a moment.
Sell the elk meat. Howdy doody, sir. I have these finest lumps of meat.
Hello there.
I saw the prettiest girl the other day.
Elk meat. Oh.
Oh well. You're all set.
Hope you like it.
Did you hear about Oscar?
I mean, the whole point of this is that we could, like,
All
they
done.
literally said we could
Say
use
hello.
the meat. Like, we really need the meat. Why am I selling it? Why am I selling the meat? Alright, let's go home.
Let's go.
How much did you make?
Never you mind. Enough to keep Rufus out of the stewing pot for a couple days.
And what about me? What do I get?
You get to eat, son.
But I did half the work. That isn't fair.
What can I say? I'm another corrupt landowner.
I like that. Yeah, being able to eat, that's payment enough.
I'll be rich one day, then you'll see.
I sure hope so. And you can look after us when we get old.
What do you mean, get old? You are old.
We ain't old. Uncle's old.
Well, he should be in a museum.
Yeah, preserved in whiskey for the next 1,000 years.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
So, you enjoy your first hunting trip?
It was great, Pa.
Herding cows, hunting elk, growing up. Proud of you.
I always told you I wanted to help.
You know, you and me, we work hard. We can make something of this farm.
I'd like that.
And thank you for looking after your mother. She said you were very brave.
Didn't get a rich here, it's one of your favourite games? Mine too. So lags a lot. Mine too. Definitely in my top 3, I would say.
Oh, Pa, that was so much fun. I can't rightly believe it. Just like in the books.
We'll do it again soon. Now get to your chores.
Aw, happy families. I love it. It can only end well, I'm certain. So we have 3 to do. What are you shooting at? What are you shooting at? Apart from me and my horse.
Hello, sir.
Are you just shooting? For the sake of guns? Oh. Wolves, dogs, and sons.
You're tensing up.
I'm not.
You are. Your back's tense and it's making the rifle jump. You're holding it wrong. Here, let me show you.
I don't need you to show me, Pa.
I guess not.
You'll show me and you'll just...
What is this kid's problem? Half the time he's like
Better I teach myself.
friends with us. The other half he's being an ass.
Whatever
Oh wait,
you
he's a
say.
teenager.
Don't be like that.
Sorry.
Wolves been after the herd. Gotta get out there and scare them off. You wanna come with me? Safer with 2.
Okay.
I never did understand, like I said, and this part of the game has always confused me. I can't tell what John's son actually thinks.
The dog will soon sniff them out.
He's constantly bouncing back and forth between being incredibly upset that his father left and like hostile that he'll leave again, and being like, "Yay, my dad's back! We're best friends again."
I can shoot. You know that. Why you gotta treat me like a kid?
It's what fathers do. I'm just trying to look out for you.
You can't just decide to be a father when it suits you. What about the rest of the time?
Come on, Jack. That ain't exactly fair.
One minute you're telling me to be a man, the next you're telling me I'm just a boy.
It's gonna take a while for things to get
See?
back to normal.
Being a little bit of a shit.
Is it ever normal?
I don't know, but it'll get better, son. I promise.
Yeah, I have heard rumors of a new one in the makes, but then there's rumors of that every few months.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Paul.
you don't need to be.
I don't mean to be moody. I'm glad you're home. I really am. It's just every time you go off, well, I worry you're not coming back.
I swear, if it was down to me, I'd never have gone anywhere.
They can't make you, can they?
It's complicated, but seems they can.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't understand.
Have a look at this.
Just some things you
Fluffy
start
milk horse.
have to be finished. Whoa.
Alright, where are these wolves? I'll be honest, we seem to be going a long way out of our way to find
Right.
wolves.
Look, he's on to something. Don't fall behind.
You can't be
What are you
hiding
smelling, dog?
already.
What are you smelling?
Come on.
It would be the third one, I guess.
No. At least I
It would be
sincerely
Red Dead
hope not.
Redemption 2, though,
He's probably
as opposed to
lost
Red
his
Dead
father, though.
Well, why'd he come
Resolution
along
or Revolver
He's
again.
always did. Probably 'cause he's always been older.
I think it's planning on being a
with it?
prequel.
He was old when I was a kid.
what the rumors say. It's a prequel to Redemption.
Son. God must have had some purpose for keeping him on this earth. But I sure as hell don't know what that is.
Yeah, go on, Rufus.
Whoa there.
Because Red Dead Revolver was made by a different company, I believe. I don't think it was Rockstar.
Whoa.
Don't give up now. Let's keep moving.
Shoot the wolves, alright, can do.
Yeah. Watch yourself now, son.
Time to kill some wolves. I like how he says it's much safer with two when I just come in here and like fairly sure I can do it. Like, thanks for your help, Jack.
Whoa there. Jack, they're up ahead.
By up ahead you mean behind us. There we go.
Can't stop now. Come on.
Cows can be surprisingly affectionate. I love cows. I think I said this last time.
Damn it. They're coming
Cows
at
are the
us.
best thing, especially when you introduce someone who's never seen a cow before to a real life cow. A half ton of beef is a lot scarier when it's moving at you. How can you see anything about these wolves? I can't even see the damn things yet.
Keep your head straight.
Where are they?
Easy. Slow up.
They're nowhere near us.
You can't be tired already.
Soft on
What
the
we're doing is
trigger
just
now.
killing. We're just shooting innocent animals right now. He did nothing to help. I mean, I'm not surprised.
How many are there?
Kinda useless.
Let's go. Whoa.
Don't give up
Oh,
now.
how are we supposed to get down there to him, eh?
Remember what I told you.
I mean, probably convince my horse to run down that hill.
Come on. We can't stop now.
Let's go.
No, you won't. Don't you lie to me, boy.
Come on. Whoa.
Where's the dog going? Dog's going this way.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, Red Dead Revolver, I believe, is a different IP, or at least a different developer team.
Go get him, boy.
Rockstar picked up the IP for it and made a properly good game out of it. If I remember correctly, I could well be wrong.
Go on, Rufus. Come on, boy.
Whoa there.
You're gonna land us both in the dirt.
Come on, dog. What are we looking for?
Good boy.
We also need to find some boar. That's a point.
That's a good
Come on.
boy.
Wolf.
You
I
do?
see him.
You got better eyes than me, John.
Gotcha.
Done.
Tired
Next.
already?
That looks like all of them. Nice work, Jack.
Don't give up now. Let's keep
Good work,
moving.
team. Let's go home.
Come on.
All right. We should head back now. We got out further than I thought.
How many did we kill? They won't be after our cattle for a while.
That was some good shooting, son.
So can I go out hunting by myself now?
Hold on there, cowboy. You ain't ready for that yet. One step at a time.
Ah, please, Pa.
We'll go out again soon. Catch something
Hey,
nice
Sylphie.
for your ma to cook.
I reckon I can kill a bear, no problem.
I ain't gonna tell you again, Jack.
I keep forgetting there's supposed to be like a passage of time between each of these missions.
Pa, can I ask you something?
There's meant to be like a week or so between each of them.
What?
That place where they held us. Ma shouted at a guard one time, and he yelled that you were a murderer.
Maybe. But I live my life believing there's a difference between killing and murdering.
Not for the person who's dead.
No. And I guess I've been both. That's how it goes. We all do what we have to survive. And sometimes it ain't pretty. And in the end, we paid the price for what we did.
Like those rustlers who attacked our cattle? Come on, Bob!
He's asking all the hard questions. 95 achievements? Yeah, there's a lot. Because they're all to do with multiplayer and stuff. And there's a bunch to do with multiplayer, there's a bunch to do with all the DLCs. There's a lot of achievements to do. I'm not planning on 100%ing this. I'll be in fact, I'll be here all week and I won't be able to get half of them because I can't do the multiplayer. Like, it's not very active anymore. But we did it! Woo.
You're turned into a decent hunter, son. But try to stay out of trouble.
I like that now we're back at the ranch. Like, now we're doing homesteader stuff. Everything's much easy. Everything's nice and easy. You know, before we were doing all kinds of crazy shit involving explosives and Gatling guns, but everything has become homely again. I just have to deal with the simple problems of a rancher. Speaking of, we're going to save the game, and I'm going to save it in a different save slot for a very specific reason. Which will become apparent later. Excuse me, I didn't mean to cough in the microphone there, I thought I turned it off. Can dogs keep up with horses? Yeah, I mean, over a short distance, that's why, like, wolves will hunt caribou. And the caribou and the elk will run away really far and really fast, but the wolves have the endurance just to keep on going, keep on going. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely dogs can keep up with horses, especially if you're not galloping them. We should probably just pass another 6 hours. Where did I used all my bullets hunting crows. Dogs are the only animal that can keep up with humans. That's an interesting and incredibly wrong statement, Psychotic. Where did you pull that one from?
John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, and now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters.
Wow,
Very
jealous.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
nice. I don't know. I can't. Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply.
Wow, a lot of weevils and moths.
Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
Oh, you guys. The reason why we tamed them, we didn't, I don't know, I'm probably not going to get into the evolution of the wolf right now.
John, wait! I changed my mind. I'm coming with you. Well,
Alright.
Come on, then.
We're
Let's
off.
get going.
Get to the general store at McFarland's Ranch before time runs out.
I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting.
Oh, it's going to be like that, is it, for the whole thing?
I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This Bonnie McFarland?
No,
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No, normal as in
Oh, good
blue
God.
eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery.
You just want some attention, John, alright? You've been gone a long time.
Yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous. So
Curious.
curious.
Sure.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so...
God, these
I
these
owe her
carriages are
much
so
thanks.
fucking rickety.
How did she save your life anyway?
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb.
Ooh, there.
Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Oh god, oh god, it's all gone wrong.
He was only frightening if
The physics on the cart are so broken.
Bill weren't so bad.
It's bouncing around all over the place.
Crazy. Bill took it hard.
For a
Woo.
while, we all thought we'd found something right. Better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw it before they did.
Maybe. But there was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Here we go. Going around.
Where did they take you?
Who?
Those government bastards. Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very funny.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
Sons of bitches.
It wasn't them or being there. I didn't care about that. I've been in far worse situations. It was the
Hey, Sin.
place.
How's it going, mate?
I didn't know if you was coming back.
Oh god, another bridge. Bridges are bad.
You were only supposed to be gone for a couple of days.
There we go. General store with all the corn.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarland, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goat some manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can
Oh
change.
god, they're all making friends. They're all gonna gang up on me.
I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
Yeah, this is supposed to be like a year or two later
How
or
you
something.
feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told
Right,
me,
Noah,
the
I'm
place
banning you
is
from the
awful
chat.
for you.
I've been through worse.
No, I'm not, because Rental
And I
jumped
know
in.
he'd be back before too
Damn it,
long.
Rental.
He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing
Alright, you're back.
forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Mr.
Don't you
Marlin?
dare come into my chat and throw spoilers in.
Women's work, John. I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Yeah, sorry about that, Rental, but I don't have many rules around here. And I have no time to someone who can't appreciate story. Hey, Garn. How you doing this morning? Jesus Christ, we're like...
Ma'am?
We are about 3 hours from the... like, an hour or so from the end, and for fuck's sake. Sorry, it pisses me... like, I'm really sorry, guys, it gets me grumpy more than anything. And I need to, gonna need to vent later on.
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
Yeah, sorry, Rental.
Normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. amazing. I like
You should be
her.
more worried about that, John.
Fresh
More
and
worried that we've got
alive.
friends.
Most of the time, anyways.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did blush redder than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You've clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
Exactly. It's not. I've played the game before. You're not spoiling it for me. You're spoiling it for everyone else who hasn't. You're spoiling it for just the. It's a fucking story.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start
Have you never
again?
read a book before?
Outlaw and a working girl.
Oh, here we go.
Not exactly farmers.
We are now.
Thank you to my mod. We're gonna have to keep on top of this. I'm gonna add his.
Believe that?
We have to.
I'm gonna add all of these usernames to a report list because creating new accounts to get around a ban is a breach of Twitch terms and service.
Never over. You think those government men are just gonna
I'll do that in the break.
leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? A life of crime forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Until they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are. And they were.
Maybe we can't change. We gotta
Over
try.
the bridge. I never trust those thieves landing bridges.
Start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were. How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
He's a grumpy little teenager. He'll be alright.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
He ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain
No, I'm not
that?
joking. Like,
What do you
this
say
is a
when
breach
he
of terms
asks
and service of Twitch. This will be going in a report.
They were family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been...
L.A. Noire had a
young.
great
He
storyline.
grew up with the gang.
I want to play that through
Did our
again.
best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see.
Well, now we got a chance to make it right.
We
Oh,
did
no,
enough
Griffith.
today,
Thank you for the
John.
follow, mate. Much appreciated. I will happily
I
take
guess
your
I better go fix us
happily
something
take
to
your
eat.
follow. Still not coming back in chat, mind. All right, done and done. Gonna leave this carriage. I didn't even know we had horses in carriage. There we go. Got that going for us. Let me just check my challenges a second. Survivalist. We need to get a bunch of red sage or desert sage. Both. Still need to find those boar. Do still need to find some boar eventually. Alright. What does Jack want from us? Spare the love, spoil the child.
John! John! What is it, old man? It's Jack. The kid. The kid.
I'm just going to turn off the mini chat. Sorry for people watching on YouTube, but we're having a problem.
Hunting got the better of him. He said he was going up to the pass, track down that grizzly that's been seen up there.
Kid can't hunt a grizzly. Thing will eat him alive.
I know. I tried to stop him.
But you're worthless as a lawyer at a lynching. Damn you, old man. This is my son. Anything happens to him, you wish it was you that bear attacked.
Ah, God damn it, Jack. Come on, dog. Jack's been reading far too many of those old-timey novels. He thinks he can take on a bear. Verified email should be on, yes, yes, donut. Do each of these legitimate accounts that he's made?
Whoa there.
Is fine. Twitch will block the IP. Morning, Evans.
Find Jack, Rufus. Slow up.
See, this is the thing though, he's not even, like, he's not even spoiling it for me. I've played this game, I know how it ends. I mean, legitimately with the purpose of ruining it for everybody else, and
Come on. That's it.
kind of sad,
Good boy.
but it's okay.
What is it, Rufus? Are we close?
Maybe he went to watch Jurassic World the other day and someone came out and was like, "Oh, that film was so cool. Remember that bit where that happened?" And now he's just really upset. Really upset that people have ruined it for him. But as a child, he's unable to comprehend how to express this properly, and so he's just doing the same. He's just doing what he's learnt.
Let's go.
But it's okay.
Whoa. Come on, boy. Where is he?
Go on, Jack, where are you?
Easy. You can find him, boy. Whoa.
Come on, dog.
Jack! Can you hear me, Jack?
Oh, we've been up here already. This is where the treasure was. We came up here yesterday. And there was a bear cave at the top of the rock.
Faster.
Here we go. We had a fairly unpleasant run-in with a bear yesterday, actually, so...
Oh, help me! I'm hurt!
Jack, stay down.
Come on then, bear, let's do this.
Don't move. Keep your head down.
Killed the bear.
What the hell were you thinking going off on your own? You're just a boy.
No, I'm not! I can skin an elk, rake horses.
Come on, let's get you home.
Anyone who thinks it's a smart idea to go off and fight a bear by themselves is not a sensible grown man. Get on the goddamn horse, kid. My goodness, they just keep on coming, and this is a lot of novelty accounts as well.
Now hold tight.
Makes me wonder how many times he's been banned in other channels to have to create this many
You're lucky to be alive, you stupid
alternates.
boy. What'd I tell you about
Wow.
going off by yourself?
I go off by myself plenty. You just don't know about it. You're never around.
So this is my fault? You disobeyed me.
I was trying to prove myself.
Prove what? By getting yourself killed?
You're always telling me I read too many books, that I'm not a real man.
And you thought you'd go off and fight a
never
bear
said
to
that.
prove me wrong.
I just thought if I could do something you'd like, maybe you wouldn't go away again.
Son, I ain't going anywhere. And believe me, neither are you for a real
Yeah, you're
long
grounded as shit, mate. You ain't even allowed to leave the house.
time. Let's go.
You know the worst part about all this
What's
is,
your mother gonna
like I said, we're an hour from the end. If you'd done all of this, if you'd done all this harassment right at the start,
I
man,
ain't angry. I'm disappointed.
it would have been interesting.
You never run off on
Would have
your
been
own
worth
like that
something.
again.
All right. I told you I was sorry.
What would have happened if I hadn't come along?
I don't know. I'd probably be dead.
You'd be a pile of bones right now.
What would you care? I'm just a nuisance to you anyway.
That ain't true, Jack. I'd do anything for you. You know that.
I guess there's only room for one hero in this family.
Trust me, son. I ain't no hero. I'm just
Yo,
glad
he's so
you're safe.
whiny. Alright, okay, we get it. We're very sorry that we were forced to go away on government business. I'm very sorry that you had to look after the farm, but I'm back now.
Going after a grizzly?
Alright, I'm gonna have to say, anyone who's interested in keeping up with the story of this game should probably close up their
I'm
chats.
not a little kid anymore.
Hate doing that, but
What were you doing at my age?
might be a good idea. Holy hell!
Things nobody should do. But your ma and me, we didn't have what you have.
Yeah, I know. I should be grateful.
I'm
How many
not
goddamn
asking you to
accounts
be
do you
grateful.
have, man?
I'm asking you to do what I say before you get yourself killed.
It's always one set of rules for you and another set for everybody else. You think I don't know what you did back in the old
Kinda
days?
stupid, kid.
Not stupid. I'm sorry I made you worry, Pa.
Don't be too eager to grow up, son. Ain't as much fun as it looks. When you're ready to hunt bears, I'll take you.
When you're ready to hunt. No one should be ready to hunt bears. Not a good thing. Alright guys, we're gonna have to take a quick break here.